Champions League football. We did it. It's done. The season is done. The season that actually means something. Forget about the Club World Cup, which is what it is. But we got it done. We secured Champions League football after one of the worst seasons I think we will see in a hopefully in a very long time. Actually, hopefully ever. It's horrible. It has been horrible. However, even today wasn't good. We just needed to win. That's what I said in my preview. Just somehow find a way to win that game against a relegation side, and that's what we did. Literally, we find a way somehow to win that game, and it's good because I think nobody out here wanted to watch Thursday night football away. I don't know, to teams we can actually not even pronounce. Nobody wanted to do that, nor should we be playing in those competitions ever as a club like Juve, and we avoided that. So this doesn't make it a successful season, a good season, whatever. I think everybody's just relieved right now that it's over with and that somehow we got into those Champions League spots. So for that and that alone, smash the like button. Let's get to at least 150 likes for this one because it's the last match reaction of the Serie A season. Obviously, the Club World Cup, but yeah, smash the like button. It really helps out the channel. But yeah, the game in itself, I think the post game kind of summed up everything about this club. I've seen players jumping of joy. I've seen the captain of this club, Locatelli, crying, and I'm like, this is for top four, man. I cannot. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just relieved. I'm not excited. I'm just relieved that we got top four, and that's not because I trust this team to go out there and perform in the Champions League. It's just purely because we need the money, and two, I don't want to watch Europa League. But when I see players crying after the whistle, after beating an extremely poor Venezia side, quality-wise, like actually insane that they were in this position with the squad they had, I see people crying. I'm like, we should be crying as fans that we witnessed that for like 38 games into a season. It's been horrible, But at the end of the day, we got what we had to do. Monday, I said Yulis is gonna need to basically drag this team, and he kickstarted it. He took the chance pretty well, 1-1, and that revived us. And quickly after Colomani 2-1, I think going into the half, it was deserved that we were up a goal, like at least a goal. The Alberto Costa one, the rule is like by rule you need to cancel that goal, but the rule stinks. But it is the rule. It is what it is. But we were deserved 1-0 up. It was poor. Venezia came at us. We were not ready to start that game yet again for the I don't know how many times this season, and we were in cruise control basically in score wise. But we all know, I think everybody knew 2-1. We need at least one or two goals to set this up, and secure this. And well, that's what happened. Venezia came back in the second half, not really ready to play, but they gained some trust there here and there. And again, a ridiculous goal to concede. Cambiaso, horrible yet again. I'm not even sure what happened to that dude. Like he looks like a 50 million euro player out there, Cambiaso, from a technical point, from an effort point. Like it's unwatchable. And that second goal, again, the way we can see goals, Savona, instead of kicking it away, he kicks it basically in his own goal. Like the type of goals we concede are horrible. The first one, he's all alone. You're 1 minute into the game. How is your focus not set already in the magnitude, the importance of that game? 2-2, and to be honest, we were not gonna score unless Nicolucci messed up like he did, because Nico Gonzalez was poor. I couldn't believe he was on that pitch still. Actually, I only found out he was playing in minute 30 when his name popped up. Like, he has absolutely no impact. I have no idea what he offers right now. He's poor on the ball, decision making. He ghosts, and when he's not ghosting, he's actually playing against us. Conceição was not doing well. Actually, was not doing anything really good until Nicolucci clipped him into the box, and that saved us because we were not close to scoring any goals. We were not creating anything, no danger yet again. So credit for Locatelli to stepping up and putting it away, as you should as a captain, I guess, and to secure the Champions League spot. The bare minimum on the final match day. And like I said a couple of minutes ago, We've done it with Pirlo on the final match day, and we were not in control back then. And Napoli messed up against Verona. Uh, I don't want to be here again. Like, it's already sad enough that I've witnessed it 2 times in, was it 4 or 5 years? I don't want to do this again next season. And to avoid that, you need another coach. I think, like, thank you, Tudor, for securing top four. I guess, you did what you were asked to do, so credit to that, but you're not the guy. That's one. And two, this squad is not that squad, to make sure that we're going to avoid this type of situation again next season. This squad is like, if a big portion of this squad sticks together, it's impossible that we're gonna avoid the situation. It's gonna be the same. I'm looking at some of these players, and it's sad. From the mindset. Look at Thuram, for example. He had cramps. Like, the last 5 minutes, I couldn't believe he was actually running still, and yet he kept going. He kept going. He knew what it means. That's one of those bright lights, or bright spots that you can at least finish the season when you're like, at least we got a player like Thuram, somehow, somehow he popped up this season, and that's a plus, But there are too many negatives to suggest that we need a couple of signings and all will be good, which I will talk about tomorrow, because Junteli said something that is very interesting and very wild, in my opinion, But the game in itself, we beat Venezia, you get into the Champions League spot, I don't think it's anything to celebrate. I think it's just relief, where it's like, oh, we got it done. We did what we had to do all season long, but somehow, some way, we needed to wait until minute 80 to wrap it up. It's actually insane when you think about the season we've had, the points we've lost against Venezia, Parma loss, Cagliari, like, the list goes on and on and on. Empoli draw, the leads we threw away. We tried to throw another lead again away today. Like, it's just, I'm just happy. I'm just happy I'm done with it, and we can focus obviously on what's coming now. Who's going to be the coach, the transfers, how are we going to improve the squad, and obviously the Club World Cup. But I think nobody will really stress about that. That's just more relax, and whatever happens type of thing. Right now it's just, oof, it's over with. I don't need to think about it 7 days or like an entire week, and it's like, we need to beat Venezia otherwise, or we need to beat Lazio. What is Roma gonna do? Man, it was horrible. It was actually horrible, and nobody was expecting that, I think, at the start of the season. But anyways, like I said, smash the like button. Let me know in the comments what you think about the season, the game, getting top four, everything around. Subscribe to the channel, and we speak again tomorrow, because starting from tomorrow, it will get wild. Ciao.